Hey y'all, welcome back to SquareMax Customs. I hope you all had a great week. We're gonna do something a little different this week. Spelab sent me a cold air intake for Maxine. So let's open it up and check it out. Box got a little beat up in shipping, but that's sort of to be expected these days. This ought to look way better under the hood than the stock one. So this is for, well, my truck's a 2003 2500 HD Chevy Silverado with the LB7 Duramax Diesel. Now, for all you that watch my channel, you know Maxine's really a 1988 R30 Squarebody that's been body swapped onto a 2003 2500 HD with the LB7 66 Duramax. But just go on the website and punch in what you got. They got all sorts of stuff for all sorts of different vehicles. I got promo code too. I'll leave that on the screen right here. And you can save money. You don't have to buy this kit. You can save money on whatever. Go check out their site or don't. That's all up to you. But I've been wanting to replace that stock freaking airbox for a while. That thing's ugly under the hood of a custom truck. So it's all bubble wrapped, so that's nice. And it's all black. I like that so far. Well, hold on. Let me bring you in. I'll show you it's all packed up first. I mean, it's all in there. It's loosely packaged, but it's all bubble wrapped and everything. And the air filter's in a separate box, so it didn't get all dusty and shipping, so that's pretty cool. Can't complain there. Well, let's see all what it comes with. Rubber hose and hose clamps and a little rubber bushing. I think it only came in red, but I don't know. You'll have to double check. I wish it came in blue or something, but I didn't really pay attention, to be honest. Nice, so it does have the engine block off, so it'll sort of block it off from the engine bay. Heck yeah, looking good so far. I like the color, everything's all nice and black. Ooh, bubble wrap. Pop, pop, pop. See what the air cleaner looks like. Heck yeah, looks nice. So, I had to go read because I actually went to the cupboard and I dug out my spray because I was going to spray it most of the time, you know, use some K&N spray or something. But this is a dry filter, so there's no need to spray it. And it's washable, so you just buy some cleaner, you spray the cleaner on, you wash it off, you let it air out, and you put it back on your truck. So that's pretty cool. But like I said, it's a dry filter, so you don't have to oil it. A little different. I haven't had a dry filter yet. Besides, I mean, I guess it's more like a stock filter, right? Because I don't spray oil on my stock filters. Hey, everything looks pretty good. I like how it's all bagged separately. I hate when you order something and you get it. Shipping's brutal. Them people are brutal, you know. They got to meet their quota. They got to get their job done. And the back of the box trucks get pretty freaking dusty. So I like how it was boxed and then bagged. That's something that I personally, I don't like getting new parts that are all covered in dust. And I order my coffee online. You know how upsetting it is when you get a box of coffee and it's just covered in dust? You gotta wash all the pods before you use it. Either way, this ain't about coffee. This is about a cold air intake. Comes with a nice little rubber bushing too. Cool. All right, let's get Maxine in here and get her, get this put together and, yeah, get it on the truck. You gotta remember, this kit's for an LB7. But like I said, go on their website and punch in what you have. They might just happen to have what you're looking for, plus extras. This garage is just tall enough to fit this girl in here. Well, I'll bring you in here and I'll show you the ugly thing that we're replacing. This thing looks way better than the stock setup. Look at that ugly thing. Heck yeah, that cold air intake's gonna look way better in there. Well, let's get this thing out. We'll get the old one out of here and we'll start piecing together the new one and pop her in. It should eliminate like all of that ugliness. So this should allow the old girl to breathe a little better too. Plus it's gonna clean up the engine bay. Like that's probably the best part about the whole setup. And you know, it's all painted down in here, so might as well show it off, right? Out with the old. Oh, it's a rather quick job to pull it out. Be sure to swap your sensors over. It's already got all the holes in it. Everything lines up. Pretty simple install so far. Anybody can do this. You don't have to pay a big fancy shop to install a cold air intake for you. Put our little rubber grommet in for our little filter indicator. Boom, that part's done. Well, let's slide our rubber piece on. We should be able to slide that up in there. Beautiful. I'll slide the hose clamp on once I get it up on there so I can make both the hose clamps go the same way. Let's get our little box slid together. So it's going to bolt down in there like that. You'll take your old plate out and this one will bolt to this like this. Pretty simple. Well, the only issue is they didn't give me bolts to go here, so I'll have to dig up something for that. I mean, they gave you new screws for the sensor, and they gave you a new rubber grommet for your air filter indicator, and I got all the other stuff for this bracket, but I don't know. I got no screws to put the two plates together. So give me a minute to dig them out. I'm sure, you know, being a garage person, you got something laying around. I found some. A little longer than we need, but they will work. Oop. Oop. Easy enough. It's just a little puzzle. Pop it together. I didn't get no instructions in the box, but it's pretty self-explanatory. Ooh, this is gonna look so much better under the hood of Maxine. Way better. All right. Well, boom, we got our box made. Air cleaner will go on like this. Thing will look fancy. Don't forget your hose clamp. And that's gonna sit up in there like Well, something like that. I'll get it hooked up in a bit. We'll pull the bottom tray out here. I know I've said it, but this kit is for a LB7 Duramax. Go on the thing. I'll leave a little thing at the end, I believe, that tells you what different stuff it fits. But just go on and punch in what you have. I'm sure they might have something for you. And if they don't, you know, how are you gonna know if you don't go look? This will clean up the engine bay a lot. I'm gonna save these two and use them to bolt it back down. 88 Squarebody body swapped with an LB7 6.6 Duramax Diesel. I love this truck. Hey, 15% off. SMC 15. Use that at checkout. That way you guys all save a little money. And girls, in the government, you know, y'all gotta save some money here and there. SMC 15, 15% off. Punch it in at checkout. And in the description, I'll leave a link to the product and a link to their website so you can go check out other stuff. Because like I said, you don't have to buy this cold air intake. You don't have to buy anything. It's your choice. But if you're looking for any products or parts, you might as well go check them out. Maybe you can save a couple bucks. Don't go nowhere. Just going over grabbing a little bracket. It's a quick interchange here. Look at that. So this is part of the Duramax. Part of the 2003 2500 HD Duramax front end. So that bolts right in. Nice. Pretty easy install even on a truck that it don't go to. Tighten it all down. We're almost done. We're almost ready to freaking start the truck up. Definitely clean the engine bay up. Way better. How many of you still use hand tools? I got impact guns. I just like to, you know, remember where I came from now and then. I didn't have no impact gun when I started cranking wrenches and fixing four-wheelers and stuff. This website, they got EFI programmers. Go check it out. Got me excited. For off-road use only. Boom, tight. So there's another little bracket that would have been on the back plate that would have bolted, but I don't have that section of the truck on. So I'm just gonna tweak it down a little bit and put a bolt through it, drill a hole. And then that part will be done. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, that's gonna look so good in there. I need a bigger step ladder. Ugh. Yeah, that's gonna look good in there. Don't forget your hose clamps. Sucks to take stuff back off afterward. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of massaging, a little bit of modifying. We're gonna have a cold air intake. Tell me that don't look way fancier. That's way better. Now you can see all my painted parts on the engine. Got rid of all the big gaudy stuff. Yeah, heck yeah. I just gotta get the little rubber bushing on and plug my sensor in. We should be set. Boom. Alright. Heck yeah. Well, I should have tightened this one when it was down so I could have had it facing downward. It's okay. We'll put it down here. It'll look clean still. Not a bad install. Like I said, I think anybody could do this. You don't need to go pay a shop to do this. This is an easy upgrade. Ugh. I do wish they had a like a rubber grommet right here. Yeah, it is what it is, right? Looks good. Let me get that last little rubber bushing on the bottom here, and we'll be set. You can't say that's not way cleaner. Looks way better. I got rid of all that stuff up in there. I like this little rubber bushing they give you. Boop. So you take out your bottom plate and I guess it will suck a little bit of fresh air, cold air. Obviously you'd really need to build a top plate if you want it to be a true cold air intake, and it breathes a little bit through there. So it's all how you want to look at it. I mostly did it for the looks. It is supposed to add a little bit of HPs and a little bit of torque. And I mean, the biggest thing is it lets your engine breathe better. This kit was $180. Like I said, you can go on there, SMC15, and you'll save 15%. There's a link in the description for the cold air intake. And I'll leave a link to the website. That way, people that ain't, you know, don't have an LB7, you can go look up other stuff. And the code, I believe, applies to anything on the website. So make sure you punch in that code to save yourself some money. just a sexy truck. Hey, well, my conclusion, it wasn't that bad. It bolted in there. It actually bolted in rather easy, seeing as my truck was custom. Spelab. Thank you. I appreciate the cold air intake. I mean, I'd recommend buying it. It worked. I can't really complain. And look, it got rid of all that stuff. That's a whole bunch of, you know, nonsense that's just extra plastic underneath the hood. So I'm happy with it. If you guys want to go check out the website, go check out the cold air intake. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description. SMC 15, save 15%. If you need other parts, they got other diesel parts. They might have other gas parts. I don't know. I didn't look, but I know they had diesel stuff, so that was pretty cool, and that's what got my interest. Like I said, go check it out. Appreciate y'all watching. Leave me a comment. Thank y'all.